Welcome. We are about to embark on an intergalactic travel. Make sure to have some time alone for yourself for the next 30 to 45 minutes. As we travel through the universe, we travel towards our inner self. Our inner world is interchangeable with our universe. The universe, it is all of space and time, planets, stars, galaxies, all forms of matter and energy. The Sun is one of hundreds of billions of stars in the Milky Way, which is one of at least hundreds of billions of galaxies in the universe. We cannot control the outside world, and we become completely dependent on it. That is the main source of human suffering. It is all happening inside of us, and we can control what happens inside of us. It is like reading a book, a fiction story. You get enthralled with the main character and its events, but when you're done, you close the book and you move on. There is no need to suffer anymore, for it is all inside of you. The universe is defined as the totality of existence. Everything that exists, everything that has existed, and everything that will exist. The universe has neither an edge nor a center. Such content comprises of all energy in its various forms. It is all space and infinity. the universe, mirroring images of the cosmos, the world, and nature. The space of the universe assimilates life. Compassion is an inner emotional experience, connects us with nature and all life. Cycle of nature, day and night, cyclic motion, sun, earth and moon. Dark matter, the most mysterious substance in the universe. It is invisible, yet bigger than anything we can see. Dark matter reveals its presence to us through the gravitational effect on luminous matter in the universe. Overwhelmingly dominant, puzzling subtle effect, behaving in simple ways. Dark matter's constant force counteracts gravity, keeping the universe from collapsing. Dark matter, vibrations of the underlying degree of freedom, so as being created or destroyed. In the dark, I stand alone, facing my demons, bewildered, scared of finding what's hidden beneath the surface. I must find the courage, for I cannot stand myself any longer, for I am withering away each day, one petal at a time. As you travel through the self, you need to embrace the darkness. You cannot bypass easily the dark matter, for it is part of you, and you are part of the universe. The fear of entering into the dark matter can cause resistance of letting go, years of sabotage. Learning to feel again, making difficult decisions is part of evolving. We must face our dark side. When we deny it, we feel empty, lost, as we don't belong in this world. Denying our darkness puts us in a constant state of hypervigilance, where our bodies default and our mind computes endlessly, questioning our every move. There is no darkness without light. There is no pain without healing. Where darkness permeates, light arises. When you face your dark side, a light within energizes your core. The healing process has begun. In our society, we are made to believe that feeling is a weakness and that we will be taken advantage of. Instead, we are encouraged by society to gain material worth and status. You can get the best status in the world and accumulate all the worldly goods, but if you haven't faced your dragon will haunt you till you die. Only when you face it will you be freed of that lost feeling inside. Your essence is like a tiny dot in the vast darkness of the night sky, shining so brightly, your little heart out, full of love. Energy never dies. It's transferred back and forth, endlessly, taking many shapes and dwellings. The seed of a tree is implanted in the earth. The birth of a sprout begins. In infancy, it is seedling. To juvenile, it is sapling. To an adult, it matures. To an elderly, it declines. And eventually, it dies. The tree dies, but its seeds have gone with the wind. A seed, an embryo, reaches the ground, implants itself. As all living things, rebirth of the seed starts a new life. This internal cycle is a continuing loop of life and death. Rebirth is at the heart of everyday living. Without love, we cannot be who we are truly. We must search within. Love is not an outward feeling. Love is how we feel inside of us. Love is about appreciating all aspects of ourselves. Sometimes love is about letting go of toxic relationships, old wounds, ancestral lineage. Forgive yourself. Acknowledge all aspects of yourself. Surprise yourself. Be with yourself. Love yourself. The present moment is all there ever is. Still, most people ignore it, imagining the future or the past, stuck in their thinking minds. The present moment is always so simple. Its simplicity is masked by the egoic mind, wanting to get to some imaginary point in the future, as if the future will bring more happiness than anything could know, or reliving the past, as if this is more important than now. The present moment, awareness, is the end of the ego, an end of illusion. Be aware that it knows this and will resist you staying present. So many of our traumas, anxieties, fears are all based in our minds, in time, dwelling in the past, and then negatively anticipating the future. It keeps you from the conscious presence that is who you already are. From this moment, you allow the present moment to be as it is completely. You do not have to do anything, no matter what your mind says. This is the beginning of conscious living, of living at one with the present, rather than being controlled by your ego and trapped in time. Present moment awareness brings you towards realizing your oneness with life. You may notice as you do this a sense of peace, aliveness, awareness, however subtle it is, arising in the background. Feel the flow of your breath. This puts you in a state of awareness, which is what you are. And then allow the moment to be as it is. Notice how your reactions and thoughts about events and circumstances are the things that do you harm. The present moment awareness and acceptance puts you in touch with what you really are and sets you free from all the negativity you may be carrying in your mind. There's only this moment, and it is as it is. In this state of present moment awareness, not judging what arises, any mental emotional activity or feeling of restlessness or not being satisfied begins to weaken. By letting everything be, you take away its power over you. You may notice that as you stay in the present, you become more aware of deeper negative feelings, thoughts, emotions that you were not aware of before. This is fine, and they are as they are. Allow them to be as well. Do not name any emotion or thoughts as bad or uncomfortable. Let them be. Be the space for them and see what happens. It is as if they are actually just asking for permission to be them. Suddenly you are free. They are not you anymore. And as you realize this, they weaken and disappear all by themselves without you even wanting them or needing them to leave. This is the beauty of the present moment awareness, the ultimate reality of life, The present moment is your doorway to freedom, and the mind ego will not like it. Of course, you let this be as well. The present moment is all we have. Bring yourself back to the present moment. Cultivate a non-judgmental mind. Be mindful of what's happening at this very moment. Trust your existence. Listen to the inner child in you. The present moment is all there is. When you accept that, your life becomes what it is supposed to be. Our universe is a set of disconnected universes which activates alternate planes of consciousness. Each plane corresponds to a type of being. Ask all from yourself, for everything in the universe is within you. The choices you make in life are the key element of the learning process. As you continue your inner journey, you contribute to your healing, to the healing of your lineage, and to the healing of your planet. As our journey ends, your journey begins, for you have the entire universe within you always, forever.